Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I'm glad you're here. Welcome to Sagittarius' reading for the beginning of May 2022. You can have Sagittarius anywhere in your chart, and of course, cross-watchers are always welcome. Before I get started with the reading, let me remind y'all that this is a general public reading, so some, none, or all of it may apply to your situation. So please just take what resonates and leave the rest. Also keep in mind that time is fluid and not linear, which means that for each individual person watching, that means this could have already happened, this could be happening right now, or this could happen in the future. And also keep in mind that we all have free will to change the outcome of any reading at any time for any reason, and then we get blessings and karma accordingly. So I hope y'all are doing well. I had a surprise impromptu birthday party today, even though my birthday was yesterday. It was still nice. And my mom and my son and his girlfriend and my son's best friend came over, and we all shared some triple chocolate cake together. It was so delicious. So, yeah. I'm just really grateful right now, and I'm very happy. So just wanted to share that with y'all. So I hope y'all are having something going on in your lives too, that you can just simply take a moment to be happy and grateful for. Because when we're in that grateful energy, we attract more of that abundant energy to us. So that loving family energy, I'm definitely wanting to attract more of that, because it's great, you know. It feels very, very beautiful to be supported by your close family and friends. So I've already said my prayers and pre-shuffled off camera, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Oh, I just saw 222 on my counter, so the link is in the description box below for the angel numbers index, as it always is. But I'm not reading this deck in the reverse, but the first card that came out for y'all Sagittarius is the Chariot. This is Cancer energy. This is an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, and public recognition. This is victory, forward movement, and public success here. And in this card, the Chariot is card 7, and the 7th house is the 7th house of Libra and partnership. So it could be about moving forward within a partnership, but we'll find out more about what's going on with this. If this is like a partnership within like your personal partnership, or if this is like a work partnership. Thank you. So we've got the Chariot and the Dreamer, which is the Fool card, and the Fool is Aries and Aquarius energy. And then we have the 7 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. I'm not reading reversals. And the top of the deck is the 6 of Cups. The reversals will come out in the other cards. So the Chariot is clarified by this 7 of Wands here. 7 of Wands is all about defending your beliefs and your decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. Got 77 here. There's an angel number, so you can check that out in the angel number index in that description box below. We also have 6, 7, 7, 8. almost like a series, but it's got double 7 in the middle. So someone's moving forward here. Someone has an important, they're doing something important. It's an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower and public recognition. But then there's someone else who is resisting that forward movement. They don't want you to move forward. They're defending that forward movement here. This is someone who wants to keep you stuck. And we have the Dreamer, which is the Fool card. And the Chariot and the Fool are both ruled by Archangel Metatron here. So Archangel Metatron may be helpful to work with here. A leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. Yes, this is the Fool card. This is about taking the leap of faith, following your dreams, and unexpected opportunities coming up. And there's lots of communication about it. There's lots of stuff going on. There's lots of events moving at a fast pace. All the delays are over. Many things are happening at once. Lots of back and forth communication here. So whenever all of this starts happening, it's time to take a leap of faith into that 8 of Wands and follow your dreams. What is this 8 of Wands about? A 6 of Cups. This is about memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, or something about romanticizing the past here. This could be about a reunion as well. This could be about the 8th house of Scorpio, sex, death, transformation, regeneration, secrets, lies, the hidden, the unseen, the occult, other people's money, wills, inheritances, and taxes. Could be about the 6th house of Virgo, which is about what you do every day, your reputation, and it rolls your physical health and humanitarianism. And then we have the Page of Pentacles here, the Page of Earth, underneath, clarifying the 6 of Cups here. So it's time to learn something different, something new, learn something new, try something new, do something new when it comes to healing your childhood trauma issues here. Page of Earth. Good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging. A new area of study. What's this new area of study about? Healing the inner child. That's what this new area of study is. Learning something new, trying something new, doing something new. Someone who is scholarly, dependable, patient, and successful. Page of Earth could be a text message about a conversation, about a reconciliation. But this is something that someone would have to take a leap of faith into doing. That this is something that they're not used to doing here. But that's the only way that you're going to move forward here. Holy Spirit, please clarify the Chariot for Sagittarius. Oh, wait. Before I do that, I want to read the Chariot and the Dreamer and the Page of Earth from this book because I love this new deck. The book really adds more to the reading, I believe. The Dreamer, which is the Fool card. The angels bring you this card because you're entering a new and exciting phase in your life. It's important that you believe in yourself and know that the benevolent universe wants you to succeed. Now is the time for faith and commitment to your dreams. Take any necessary steps to move forward with confidence. Listen to your own inner guidance about following your dreams, but be open to information from others regarding the detailed steps to take. You may need additional input or guidance from an expert before proceeding, but don't let this stall your forward movement. Actively seek the insight you need. Additional meanings of this card: leaps of faith, creative solutions, unexpected opportunities, asserting your independence, the need for optimistic approaches to challenges. Archangel Metatron is the overseer of those who are new to the spiritual path and to young people who are spiritually aware. He's a wonderful guide to call upon to help you overcome awkwardness and fully commit to taking action and moving forward toward the fruition of your dreams. With Metatron's help, you can retake childlike awe and wonder. You can retain childlike awe and wonder while making your way in the world. Yeah, that energy is important to be carrying with you, because when you have that childlike awe and wonder, your experiences are that much more gratifying and fulfilling. So we have the Chariot here. Cancer energy. So we have Cancer, Aquarius, and Aries. The Chariot, congratulations. This card means you've successfully balanced a recently challenging situation. Your ability to see both sides, take action, and make decisions has garnered you approval, respect, and gratitude. So bask in the joy of what you have accomplished. Stay calm and grounded and be clear about what you're trying to achieve. It's important to show self-control, determination, and the willingness to go the distance at this time. Exercise control firmly but kindly with other people. Additional meanings of this card: self-discipline, sheer willpower, a great leap forward, a promotion or a award, travel, modes of transportation. Archangel Metatron can increase your motivation and energy levels so that you'll accomplish your priorities. Metatron uses a sacred geometric shape called a Merkaba, or Metatron's cube, to warp time, which enables you to instantly manifest your dreams into reality. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, that is a whole other area of teaching, the Merkaba, Metatron's cube. I don't even know if I can explain it, to be honest with you. I mean, I get it, but I'm not sure that I can explain it. So that might be something that y'all are probably going to need to Google. I'm probably not going to do a video about the Merkaba, because that's actually like a higher study, but it's basically a energetic code for each individual, so that anyone in other realms can have access to you spiritually, whether that be angel, demon, whatever you sow and invest in. Is how your Merkaba grows. Everybody has one. It's like, just think of it as a geometric shape with all of your chakras aligned, and how your chakras work and activate under that Merkaba. It's like your body's own energy system. Long story short. Oh, and I do want to read the Page of Earth too, because something about that could be important as well, especially whenever it's something that we need to invest some time and energy into learning or trying or doing something new, and that could potentially be difficult for us to try to do, especially if it's not something we've ever done before. The Page of Earth. Good news about material matters is coming soon. Your plans move your plans move successfully forward at a steady pace. You may adopt a new interest or passion. A youth who's a student who enjoys studying. It could be anybody. Somebody in a youthful energy. It doesn't have to be a young person, but it can. It can be a child or a teenager, but it can be anybody in this new energy here. Someone who can be optimistic but still realistic about what can be accomplished. Someone who is successful, dependent, patient, frugal, and trustworthy. Additional meanings of this card. Someone who is doing the research. Wisdom beyond one's years. A return to school and materialism. Obviously, materialism is not a positive thing, so that's like a negative aspect of this card. So, let's start clarifying what all this means here. Holy Spirit, please clarify the Chariot. Thank you. So we have the Five of Wands in reverse. Someone's moving forward, coming out of the chaos, the conflict, the competition, the drama, the jealousy, the arguments, the fights. They don't want to deal with it anymore. It's about the fifth house of Leo in the reverse. Romance, children, pets, creativity, matters of the heart, and risk-taking. And in this deck, the Five of Wands is card 26. It breaks down to an 8 in the reverse. And it's all the negative aspects of Scorpio. Sex, death, secrets, lies, the hidden, the unseen, the occult, and the black magic, spell work, other people's money, wills, inheritances, and taxes here. Please clarify the Chariot. Ten of Swords. Someone's tired of the fight, the drama, the jealousy, the conflict, and the betrayal. It's over. There's been so much betrayal in this situation. There's been so many fights in this situation. Someone else is moving forward, but someone else still wants to fight. They're standing their ground here. Ten of Swords is about the 10th house of Capricorn. Loyalty, dedication, and commitment to doing the hard work on anything involving work, whether it's in their personal, professional, or both parts of their life. But someone's had a revelation. Someone's been given a revelation in their dreams about this ending here. Got the Six of Cups in the reverse. So someone doesn't want to reconcile with this person. They just want to move forward. They want to get away from the fights and the arguments and the betrayal. And they don't want to reconcile with this person. Six of Cups in the reverse, because this person that is in this Seven of Wands energy is still in the fight here. They're very unhealed. They have lots of childhood wounds that they are still repeating in their everyday life here. It's about the sixth house of Virgo in the reverse, what they do every day, their reputation, and their physical health. It's all in the reverse. Everything's in the reverse for this karmic partner, or this karmic person. In this deck, the Six of Cups, card 45, it breaks down to a 9. It's the 9th house of Sagittarius in the reverse. This person refuses anything regarding the 9th house to help themselves improve. They refuse counseling services. They refuse help from religion, spirituality, psychology, philosophy, any of those things. And because of that, they're not expanding, and they're probably not traveling long distances either here. Holy Spirit, please clarify the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands for Sagittarius and the Cross Watchers. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, yes. So this person is defending themselves, and they're still in this fight here. We got one person that still wants to fight, that's not willing to do the work on anything, but they still want to fight and defend themselves, while another person, they're just tired of the fight and they want to walk away, and they have Cancer somewhere in their chart, anywhere in their chart. Please clarify the Seven of Wands. Eight of Swords in the reverse. two eights, both in the reverse. So this is someone who is unemployed, and this karmic energy is not abundant at all. They are destined to a life of poverty. And so we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. That means that they're not employed, they're not working, they're not wanting to work on this situation at all. They don't want to change. They don't want to transform. They just want everything to stay the same. All the negative aspects of the eights are in the reverse here. The Eight of Pentacles is card 31. It breaks down to a 4 in the reverse. It's the fourth house of Cancer in the reverse. There's no unconditional love, no safety, no security, no stability, no dependability, and no peaceful home environment. And the Eight of Swords in this deck is card number 14. It breaks down to a 5. It's the fifth house of Leo. This is regarding romance, children, pets, creativity, matters of the heart, and risk-taking, but negatively aspected here. Eight of Swords in reverse is someone who has freed themselves mentally or physically or spiritually or any of the above. This is someone who was stuck in the same patterns, same behavioral patterns, same belief system, being stuck, trapped, enslaved. But when it's in the reverse, someone's free here. So someone's freeing themselves. They're tired of the fight. They're moving forward here, while this other person is still standing here wanting to fight, and they're not choosing their battles wisely. We got the Hanged Man in the reverse, and we got the Queen of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Hermit. And at the top of the deck is the Moon. So we have Pisces, we have air signs, we have Virgo, and we have Cancer. This is a feminine energy who is very much aware. Yeah, this is a spiritual teacher here. They come into enlightenment, and this is someone who is a spiritual teacher. And this is someone who speaks that clarity, that change of perspective here. Whether this is you or someone else, this is someone here that is doing that. Someone who is very clear about a situation, no longer confused, that needed to take some time to think about something. And what that was is they need to take some time in isolation to face their fears here with this moon here, to get divine revelation. Because this energy here, this feminine karmic energy cannot spiritually progress until they are left with no other choice but to face their fears. Because this is someone who suppresses their fears. They don't want to work on facing their fears. But in order for fears to be faced, they have to be in isolation here. They're not allowed to be in partnership with anyone else when they're learning this lesson. It's not possible. Because when God is transforming us, we all have to be alone with God to face our fears. So that we can understand how our fears affect other people in our closest relationships. Because this Hermit is card 70. It's a Libra partnerships. And fears directly affect everyone's partnerships if you let them. And once this feminine energy is able to free their mind and get into this Hanged Man in reverse energy, then they can clearly speak what they need to here. I will be clarifying all of that further, but Queen of Swords is someone who is a speaker, a teacher. They're very intelligent. They're very rational. They're very good with communication. But this is someone who is very reserved with their communication here because of the Hermit here. And could be reserved because of fear. Fear, secrets, illusions, fantasies. Please clarify the dreamer for Sagittarius and the cross watchers, please and thank you. Please clarify the dreamer, which is the Fool card. We got the Page of Cups in the reverse. Why is that in the reverse? Please clarify the dreamer. Yeah, okay. So the Page of Cups is in the reverse. Because at the bottom of the deck is the Lovers in the reverse. Gemini energy. There's no joy, no pleasure, no happiness to this couple because there's no harmony, there's no joy, peace, or harmony. At the top of the deck is the Eight of Wands in the reverse. There's no communication here. There's nothing happening. There's no love. There's no expansion here. So we got the Page of Cups is in the reverse. Taking this leap of faith is for the Emperor here. This is an opportunity for the Emperor, Wheel of Fortune. So this is an Emperor who has Sagittarius somewhere in their chart, as well as Taurus and Aries. But this is an opportunity for these Emperors. There's going to be lots going on here with this Eight of Wands here. All right? And there's going to be opportunities for these Emperors to take that leap of faith and get the Wheel of Fortune to turn in their favor so these Emperors can advance and progress here. How are these Emperors doing that? Have to leave this energy behind. King of Cups in reverse and the Devil in reverse. This is turning your back on Devil energy. And this is also turning your back on this is just like the last video I just did on not revealing your feelings and your true self when you become emotionally unavailable to others, when you completely cut your emotions off. That is extremely toxic and it only hurts you. It's extremely self-abusive to emotionally stuff. So when you're jumping into this leap of faith here, this leap of faith is with your heart. Emperor, you're going to be given opportunity to follow your heart. And are you going to follow your heart? Turn your back on this this repetitive, obsessive pattern that you followed your whole entire life here, to withhold your emotions, to pretend like you don't have them? Or are you going to jump into this portal and advance in progress by opening your heart and jumping into this brand new beginning by completely being a whole new way of being? But you have to open your heart space. You have to be your real, true, authentic self to be able to do it. I just saw 3113 on the counter, so check that out in the angel number index in the description box below. So we've got water signs on the board. We've got Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. So, Emperors, are you going to follow the opportunity to jump into this brand new life, being your true authentic self, following your heart, stopping the toxic patterns that you followed for decades and decades? Or are you just going to continue to do what you've been doing? It's up to us to take advantage of this opportunity or not. 8 of Wands with the King of Wands. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's going to be some communication from someone with Leo in their chart. They're going to have water in their chart. Capricorn, Sagittarius, Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Pisces. Please clarify the 8 of Wands and the King of Wands. King of Wands is about expansion. They're very confident. They're very bold. They're leaders. They're strong. They know what they want, and they go after what they want. The Tower in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse. They're really afraid of change, and they know that they're really afraid of change with this Tower in reverse. And this is actually causing them a lot of anxiety here with the Four of Swords in the reverse. They can't sleep, they can't focus, they can't rest, they can't meditate. It's like there's just a lot of restless energy on this change here. Let's clarify the 8 of Wands one more time for Sagittarius and the Cross Watchers for the beginning of May 2022. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. 5 Pentacles. This is someone who wants to reach out and communicate, but they're keeping themselves away and ignoring you because they refuse to change. This is someone who refuses to stop their toxic patterns and open up emotionally here. This is someone who doesn't trust others. They don't work well with others, but they do want to communicate, but they do hold themselves back with this 5 of Pentacles. They could be in poverty. They could be in poor physical health. But they're the ones that are restricting themselves to this Five of Pentacles energy because they're the ones that are refusing to change. They're the ones that are refusing to make healthy choices for themselves or communicate at all, because there is childhood issues here. There is that inner child wounding that needs to be corrected here. Yeah. We got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This is someone who is codependent, someone who is financially needy. This is someone who is not good, solid, or stable on their own at all. And this is someone who absolutely does not submit to any higher order. I mean, this could actually be someone who literally doesn't believe in God at all. We got the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse and the Page of Swords in the reverse. So the longer that they're watching, stalking, spying, and observing is the longer that they're going to be losing opportunities for money, losing their job, losing finances, just losing money, losing stability in their financial life here. So they're the ones keeping their own selves out in the cold and ignoring you, watching, stalking, spying on you. They're not in a good place, and they want to talk, but yet it's just all about self-restriction here. Holy Spirit, please clarify the Six of Water for Sagittarius and the Cross Watchers, please and thank you. Six of Cups for Sagittarius, thank you. All right, so we have the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. So I'm getting that if a masculine really works on their behavioral patterns that they have learned from their parents from childhood, if they can stop that pattern and really learn to communicate from like a healthy and practical way, all that financial loss will stop here. They'll go from the Ace of Pentacles reversed, which is losing money, losing jobs, losing opportunities, to going right into their Ten of Pentacles, their legacy, their abundance, their job, their assets, their finances. And the King of Pentacles is extremely stable. This could even be like long wealth here, but this person will not experience that until they're able to take that leap of faith and get themselves into counseling and heal these old patterns that they've learned from their parents, to withhold love, to pretend like they don't have emotions, to not express their thoughts and their feelings. They have to change all of that in order for them to get their finances in order. Once they're able to heal the inner child wound, and they're able to come from an authentic and place of a place of integrity as well, and then they can learn, try, and do something new. They can build themselves up into King of Pentacles once again, with that Ten of Pentacles here. But this is about having the willingness to learn something different, because there's communication issues that need to be cleared up. and reciprocity issues that need to be cleared up with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. At the top of the deck, and the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. So, once you can learn how to improve communication and relationship reciprocity, then you can start living a more normal life here. But until then, you and your finances are going to be restricted until then. Please clarify the Page of Pentacles. It's the Page of Pentacles. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. For Sagittarius and Cross Watcher, thank you. So we have the Two of Swords. It's blocked. Currently, the decision hasn't been made yet to learn, try, and do something new, which is what? Healing these childhood wounds so they can move forward in their financial life, as well as, Ten of Pentacles can talk about a successful marriage. King of Pentacles is marriage material, but this is an area that is something that is challenging, because this is something that these masculines have never done before. They're so, I just saw 4141 on my counter, so that link is in the description box below for the Angel Numbers Index. But what I'm trying to say is the reason why this is blocked is because this person has yet to make the decision to really focus on healing these childhood wounds and these childhood patterns that they've learned from their parents, of being emotionally unavailable to, and being obsessive about it, not thinking, not discussing their thoughts or their feelings, and this is the decision that has not yet been made. Please clarify the Page of Pentacles. We got the Magician. But this decision that hasn't been made yet, this can change your whole fucking life. The Magician here, which is Gemini and Virgo energy. So help bring you spiritual wisdom and magic to help you gain wisdom and discover hidden secrets. You'll completely transform your life if you stop behaving the way that you've always been taught to behave when it comes to dealing with others, because you can't restrict your feelings, avoid your feelings, or any of that. You can't suppress your thoughts or your emotions. You have to be open. Sometimes people will hurt you, reject you, whatever, but what's important is being open here. Please clarify the Page of Pentacles. We got the Star in reverse. Yeah. Really need to heal. That's what the indecision is about. This is about someone who's refusing to heal. Refusing to stop the same old patterns that don't promote equality and peace or healing in any way. Please clarify the Page of Pentacles. And the Star is Aquarius energy. Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the Three of Swords in the upright. So, they've dealt with a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse in their past that has broken their heart. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in the reverse. Someone who is very greedy, someone who is very financially dependent, materialistic, money hungry. They don't take care of their home and family. They're someone who is just so very needy and toxic here. And it drained them of their money here. And it broke their heart here. And so what they need to do, and this could even be like as far back as like their mother. Like this Queen of Pentacles, this could be like their mother and like ex-wife number 1, ex-wife number 2, ex-girlfriend 1, ex-girlfriend 2. I mean, this could be like a series of women starting with their mother that has broken this person's heart. And for many of y'all, that is like what this is here. This isn't just one person. This has started with this masculine's mother, and every feminine that they have committed to in some way, shape, or form has broken their heart in the past. And this is something that this person needs to focus on healing as well. Because this is stemming all the way back from their childhood, from past life issues and as well. And it is just carried on throughout this person's whole entire life. There needs to be some healing in this area. Now, I recommend something called the Ho'oponopono prayer, and I'm probably not even saying it right. I don't know how to say it. But all it is saying, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. That's the whole thing. And you just say it over and over and over again. It is an affirmation. It's a mantra. It's reprogramming yourself into a healthy state. You need to you need to go through every person that has ever broken your heart, starting with your mother, your wives, your girlfriends, all these people that have broken your heart, right? Imagine each person individually. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. This doesn't have to be done to their face. This could just be done once or twice a day, 10 times a day for each person. But don't forget to do that about yourself too. You need to forgive yourself for closing your eyes to situations, to ignoring red flags, to participating in toxic, violent situations. You need to forgive yourself for things that you have done that you're not proud of in any and all of these situations that have led to this 3 of Swords heartbreak that has been a recurring theme in your life. So, healing your heart is the only way to go. Healing your toxic way of being is the only way that's going to clear this up for you. And ironically, this is the very thing that you're so afraid of going anywhere near, because you're avoiding your emotions because you're afraid of your emotions. But yet, the very thing that you're afraid of examining is the very thing that you should be examining and healing. It's the very thing that you're avoiding. Everything that you're avoiding is the things that need attention. Holy Spirit, please clarify the Chariot. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. We got the Page of Pentacles. So in order to move forward, the only way to move forward is to learn, try, and heal your heart. And heal this toxic pattern that you have with people, withholding your thoughts and emotions from others and not being your true self. Please clarify the Chariot. For Sagittarius and their cross watchers, please and thank you, Holy Spirit. So we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So you've been dealing with poverty for a long time. You've been dealing with family marital problems for a long time. You've been dealing with job loss and financial loss, relationship loss within your home and family for some time now. So why not do something new to move forward? Because you're stuck until you do something new, till you do something else. It's like the universe has really backed you into a corner. It's like, okay, so you see how everything sucks and things can definitely get worse, or you have the ability to heal those childhood wounds, those patterns that you have of not communicating your needs, your wants, your thoughts, your emotions. And as long as you're doing that, you are ultimately betraying yourself and others, because this is you keeping secrets from people. It's having the self-discipline of coming out of your own debt, and that debt is not just financial, it's spiritual debt. It starts as spiritual debt, and then it gets to the point where it's so bad it's like financial debt, physical debt, emotional debt, mental debt. You know, it just adds up, and that karma just gets heavier and heavier. Please clarify the Seven of Wands for Sagittarius and their cross watchers, please and thank you. We got the Two of Swords in the reverse. That's a decision that's been made. What's this decision that's been made? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, with the Page of Wands reversed, with the Ten of Swords. Okay, so we have somebody in a situation that gets a new opportunity, sees it, invests in it, and moves forward here. Learns, tries, and does something new. Because they realize that all the choices that they've been making have been keeping them stuck and in this state of loss, losing opportunities, losing relationships, losing jobs, luck, money, opportunities, whatever. And then we have the Page of Wands in the reverse with the Ten of Swords in the upright. So this is like someone receiving bad news about an end and a betrayal here. So this is like a codependent relationship that someone is backing out of because they see a different opportunity elsewhere, and someone else is seeing that as bad news, and they're seeing that as a betrayal and holding a grudge. But this is actually like a good thing. But someone else is very much defensive about this other person deciding to go in a different direction. Because so many pentacles here. So this is something definitely 3D and tangible. And it's opportunity. It can be a job opportunity. It can be a relationship. But someone's definitely tired of losing money in a situation, and they definitely want to grow and expand here, but someone else does not want to grow and expand. Holy Spirit, please clarify the Fool for Sagittarius and the Cross Watchers, please and thank you. The Fool, thank you. So we have the Nine of Wands. Someone's very insecure. Very much on guard. Very much defensive. Please clarify the Fool. Got the Four of Wands in the reverse. So someone's home environment is unhappy, unhealthy, unstable, unloving, unsafe. Someone's got like a complex about it. They're very defensive about it. Please clarify the Fool. Someone could be very defensive and they're very unhappy and very unpeaceful home here. And they're being called to take a leap of faith to free themselves from this unhappy home environment here. We got the Queen of Swords in the reverse with Death. So this Queen of Swords, it wasn't supposed to be in the upright. That's why it looked funny. Yeah, someone definitely has a very much a changed perspective about this karmic feminine here, the Queen of Swords in reverse. This is someone who is very, very nasty. This is the nastiest bitch ever. The Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands are the two and they're both in the reverse, are the two nastiest bitches you never want to cross. They're they're mentally manipulative. They are a liar. The Queen of Swords in reverse could be someone that withholds their communication because they're being nasty. And this person could actually physically die, like pass away, because of how nasty they are. But this could just mean that, the situation with this karmic feminine is going to die. Like, there's going to be a separation and a divorce. If it's not a physical death, it is just like the situation's changed. They're tired of walking around eggshells around this person, and there's a masculine here that is ending a situation with a karmic feminine because they're tired of the manipulation. They're tired of the lies. Death is Scorpio, and the Queen of Swords is all the air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Please clarify the Eight of Wands for Sagittarius and the Cross Watchers. I was told not to take that. Eight of Wands, please and thank you. Eight of Wands for Sagittarius. Thank you. Oh, wow. So, Eight of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So, whoever you are, they see you as wife material. We got the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles in the upright. But they need to change their vibration to get into that King of Pentacles in the upright vibration to be with you. But they see you as someone who is very career focused. You take care of your home and your family. Very career driven. You might even have your own business here with the Queen of Pentacles here. But you make someone very, very happy here with this Ten of Cups. This is contentment within home and family here. And we've got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. They want to come out of the cold with you because you make them happy here. But they put themselves in the cold here. They did this themselves. So, and then we have the King of Wands and the Fool here. So, this is Aries, Aquarius energy. So, Aries all day. About to take a leap of faith here. And this King of Wands, this Aries, is about, and this could be anywhere in their chart. Doesn't have to be in their sun sign. It can be anywhere. But they definitely are ready to take that leap of faith. They want to reach out and have a brand new beginning. With this Queen of Pentacles here, that brings them a lot of happiness here. But they've got to reach out and start communicating first with this Five of Pentacles here, because they're the ones that have ghosted this situation, most of them. So they ghosted the situation because they had another situation going on in the background, and they had these unhealed childhood wounds that was keeping them stuck in these other situations going on in the background, because a lot of these people were secretly married or in other commitments. But this is Ten of Pentacles reversed. This is marriages. Please clarify the Six of Cups for Sagittarius and the cross watcher. So we have Judgment in the reverse and the Two of Pentacles. So these unhealed childhood wounds is and just staying in that pattern. You're just continuing to accumulate more and more karma with this Judgment in the reverse. That's karma from the universe, church, judgment from the divine here. And you've been really balancing out this karma here by maintaining it, but it's not going away because you're not healing yourself. You're sort of managing, you're sort of self-managing the karma, but it's like you're putting band-aids on the problem, but you're not healing the problem. Let's clarify the Six of Cups for Sagittarius and their cross watchers. Thank you. We got the World in reverse and the Star in the upright. Yeah, you really need to heal yourself. Period. Dot. End of sentence. The bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. You need to heal yourself with codependency issues, and the Lovers in the reverse. Healing from old breakups that have just stayed with you and haunted you, and they were all codependent relationships that were not balanced, that were not loving, that were not pleasurable. This is the kind of relationships that this person, that's all that they've ever known. And this is something that you need to heal within yourself for this to change, because the common denominator in all of this has been you. All of that pain that you have carried around with you your whole life, you have just attracted others with that same sort of similar pain, same or worse, to teach you, to show you, that there were things about yourself that you were ignoring all of this time. It was the very things that made you uncomfortable in all of those relationships were all of the things about yourself that you needed to heal. And many of you had projected that to be the other person, but it wasn't the other person. They just illuminated it to you. But you saw it as being outside of yourself, but it was actually something that was an issue that was within. That is something that you failed to realize, is that we're all wounded and damaged whenever we come into our lives, because almost every person has been abused, neglected, mistreated in some way, shape, or form. Almost all of us have been brought up in some kind of negative, toxic programming that is anything but loving. And it's, you know, the culture that we lived in, it's all that we know. And until our eyes are opened up to that, like, we just keep continuing in these same patterns that we've, you know, always been exposed to, because it's what we're comfortable with, it's what we know here. And it's really time to heal. So far, this shit hasn't been healed, and it really needs to be. In order for anything to be comfortable, successful, or happy to move forward in your life. Holy Spirit, please clarify the, what is this card? Page of Pentacles. Please and thank you. Page of Pentacles. We got the 5 Cups. They're very sad about all of this. They don't want to learn, try, or do anything new. They're very sad about the past that they've had with all of these women, starting with their mother figure on down to all of the relationships they've ever had with people. There's lots of sadness, depression, guilt, and remorse here. Please clarify the Page of Pentacles here. You can't stay in that energy because you can't grow in that energy. Got the 8 of Wands here. Page of Pentacles. It's time to reach out and have an honest and open communication about your feelings. You want to transform your life? You have to communicate. Openly, transparently. We have the 6 of Swords in the reverse. This is a return to something or someone here. I just saw the Empress here. The Emperor and the Empress. I did see the Empress and it flipped back in. I'm taking it out. I was told to take it out. So it's like, this is an Emperor and Empress situation. So this is divine counterparts. So whenever someone returns, they need to return as the Emperor to their Empress. And the only way to turn into the Emperor is to really heal those patterns that you've operated in, that your parents have taught you to operate in, which is not exposing your feelings, not showing your true feelings, hiding your feelings, not talking about your thoughts or your feelings, not communicating your wants, your needs, or your desires. This is all going to have to be healed in order for you to move forward into your Emperor energy, to go into sacred union with your divine counterpart here. So there's lots of internal hurdles and obstacles regarding fears of experience. The experiences that these masculines have had have kept them in fear and kept them isolated here with the Moon and the Hermit here. And that was their own personal choice to do so. But it has kept them restricted. And it has kept them, in the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, losing opportunities, losing money, losing relationships because of them keeping themselves isolated and restricted out of fear. So now is the time to really deal with those childhood wounds that are keeping you separated from love and goodness and keeps you attracted to all of these negative situations that crush your soul. It should be reversed. But whenever you grow up in trauma like that, it's like you don't run from trauma, you stay in it. And you just stay in it until it's like impossible to stay in it. And it's because like you feel like you have to, but it's really a false belief system that you have went and lied to yourself and told yourself that that was true, and it absolutely was not true, but you thought it was, and you forced yourself to believe it was until you didn't. This is all about someone needing to free their mind. When you free your mind, the rest follows. But this is someone who needs to free their mind of fears, because that's why they're in the situation that they're in. It's constantly operating out of fear has really got these masculines stuck between a rock and a hard place. These lessons were set up this way and designed for them to be able to give them that negative incentive to be like, this is so fucking bad that I just have to go into this brand new beginning. I have to do something new because I can't breathe, I can't live, I can't grow, I can't do anything in this situation. So I just want to start at a clean slate in my life, and I just want to start all over. And you cut everyone out that isn't aligned with that, and you just move forward in a brand new energy. You know, you have to just be firm that your happiness is what matters here. And expressing love is a big part of happiness. And this is someone who has felt love for someone who has never expressed it. And then they ultimately just ended up alienating that person and secluding themselves because they were too afraid to open up emotionally, which is the whole theme of this reading. In order to become the emperor, you cannot be afraid to be emotionally vulnerable, to be emotionally transparent about your wants, your needs, your desires, about your thoughts and your feelings. If something in your life doesn't resonate with you, you should be free to make those changes in your life that would resonate with you. So, all right. What else does Sagittarius and their cross watchers need to know for the first half of May 2022? Please and thank you. Camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. This was in the reverse because these emperors really need to learn from the past. That is the whole point of these readings, is just like, take a look at everything from your first memories to the present. And it's time to learn from the past. The shit that your parents have done to get them by in life is the shit that you turned out to be ending up doing. And it worked for a while, and now it's not working. And now you really need to examine why this isn't working. Why isn't it working? Because what you're doing is a very negative and toxic coping mechanism that it's not healthy. So the unhealthy coping mechanisms, they work until they don't. Because basically that's putting a Band-Aid and not treating the problem. And the problem is the lack of trust, the abandonment issues, issues from being neglected and abused over childhood that cause you to reserve your emotions, to keep them hidden from others, so you can protect your emotions so that, you don't get hurt as easily. But that's not the way that we should be living here. Yeah. Karmic relationship, fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you. So this is definitely an emperor that needs to be letting go of a karmic relationship. I mean, they in order for sacred union here, we got coffin in the reverse though. Someone doesn't want this ending, this karmic person that these emperors are involved with. They don't want the ending because they just want shit to stay the same. They don't want the new beginning. They don't want the growth. They don't want the change. They don't want the liberation, and they don't want the transition, because they have made the choice, to limit their options by their behaviors, and that is someone getting karma here through their own actions. And this is a karmic who is really keeping a brand new beginning from happening here with all their might here. But someone is ascending here anyway. These emperors are going to transcend their obstacles anyway. They're learning, expanding, and going into a new phase and preparing for union, because they're preparing to make healthy choices now. It did come out in the reverse, but I was told to flip it up, because it might be in the reverse now, but these emperors are going to ascend because they are going to start making healthier choices for themselves in love and in life. These emperors are going to show themselves some more self-love and self-care. They know what makes them happy, and they're going to very soon be communicating about what makes them happy, and be communicating with the people that make them happier too. Hammer. But these karmics, they're still here to sabotage. They want to rebuild. They want to be repetitive, persistent, and they want to continue working on bullshit. But we got stabbed in the back here. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. These masculines are leaving anyway. This is the Tower here. The Tower, lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. And palm tree. Once these emperors leave these situations, they are going straight towards their stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. At the bottom of the deck is kisses. Unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, and falling in love. The top of the deck is not today in the reverse. So this is the beginning of someone who was once a runner who didn't want to deal with this before. They're gonna be coming back pretty soon to be dealing with this with you. So there's about to be some back and forth conversation between emperors and empresses. Expect a miracle. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for your miraculous intervention and healing energy, which has the restored and the health of the name of this coupleship, the Emperor and the Empress. So, expect a miracle, y'all. Because the divine in the universe works in mysterious ways. Sometimes they go so far as to really crush us and get us so close to death even sometimes, to open our eyes and show us like the things that we need to see, and know at just the right time and the right minute here. Got alternative medicine. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to the ideal healing treatment modality and for giving me clear signs and messages to validate the best path for my well-being. This is anything from going to a spiritual practitioner for Reiki energy healing to acupuncture, to any kind of faith healer, any kind of tarot card reader, but this is definitely an area to explore, is Reiki healing, faith healing, spiritual healing through alternative medicine. Herbs and supplements. Exercise is key and inner authority. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for motivating me and guiding me to an exercise program that fits my schedule, interests, and budget. Health is definitely extremely important. Health, exercise, diet, alternative medicine, faith, inner authority, and expecting a miracle. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for supporting me as I take back my power and listen to my intuition, desires, and feelings. Yeah, that's what these emperors need to be doing. This is showing these emperors how to take back their power, to listen to their intuition, their desires, and their feelings. And their intuition, their desires, and their feelings are leading to them to their divine counterparts here that they have been purposely ignoring for some time here. Then we've got increased energy. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for filling me with the unlimited energy of divine love and light. So when you start exercising and you start living a more healthier lifestyle, you will have more energy. And I can attest to that, because there was a time where I didn't have the energy to do anything. Like literally, I would have a doctor's appointment, all right? I'd get Health Bride, they'd come to my house, they would come and pick me up to go to a doctor's appointment. All my doctors are like an hour away. And it would literally drain all of my energy just for me to get ready, leave my house, and go to my doctor's appointment and come back home. And I would literally be drained for the rest of the day. I did not have any energy whatsoever. But I was also extremely miserable, very depressed. I was very overweight. My diet was horrible. I was not exercising at all, and I didn't feel good about myself at all. I was just freaking miserable. And one day I just decided I had to start walking, because I was about to lose my mobility, because I was already walking with a cane. So it was just like, if I don't use it, I'll lose it. So I started small and just started walking around the block. And I took myself off of the pain medication first. And then, I got into alternative medicine, exercising, changed my diet, started praying like way more. And I was focused on my intuition, my desires, and my feelings. And doing all of this, it really increased my energy, so much so that I have tons of energy now. I can accomplish a lot in a day before I get tired. And I work hard, harder than ever before. And I've always been a fairly hard worker, even whenever I couldn't work or do anything. I always tried to do my best. I didn't always succeed, but I always tried. But, I went from having, running on fumes with energy to having so much energy that I get a lot done. And I have to actually be careful not to overwork myself, because I can very easily do that now. just because I know what I can do, and sometimes I do kind of try to push the limit a little bit. I try not to do that too awful much, because, I don't want to hurt myself. My body's fragile, middle-aged, and I didn't take care of my body for a long time. The card that came out was Manas. So the final guidance for y'all Sagittarius is Manas. It means humanity, and the key word is cooperation. The rune is connected to the sense of union that unites all humanity to the cosmos. These unions, these twin flame unions, unite all of humanity to the cosmos. The god has 3 faces, one facing the moon, one turned towards the sun, and one looks ahead. His gaze embraces the totality of the world and mankind. This card alludes to cooperation and reminds us that no one is an island, that we're bound by invisible threads that cannot be dissolved. The card indicates collective dreams and the joy of cooperating and having shared projects. Unity is strength, and exchange and communication are 2 key concepts of this card. Yeah. In order for anyone to be successful in their life, communication is absolutely necessary. And these emperors really need to heal their communication, especially when it comes to their mental and emotional space. Let's meditate on our relations with others. Are we able to give and receive affection? Well, for many of these masculines here, that's a huge issue for them. They've blocked themselves from that because of the history that they've dealt with starting with their mothers on into all of their serious relationships, marriages, and otherwise. Are we at ease with emotions? Yes, these masculines are not. That needs to be healed in order for these masculines to move forward into this emperor energy, to align themselves with their divine counterparts, which is what they want to do. But they know that their vibrations don't match, and they're very sad, depressed, miserable. They have regrets over that too. But instead of regretting it, why don't you match their energy? Match your counterpart's energy by getting out of the low vibrations. Shedding the people, the places, the things, the behaviors, the mindsets, the addictions that keep you stuck. They keep you in pain. How well are we able to communicate verbally and with our attitude? Now, we just talked about that. Not well. And that needs to be changed and healed. Do we commit ourselves with enthusiasm to collective projects? Probably not. Got the Page of Pentacles here 2 or 3 times. I mean, we got 3 times in 3 different decks. Like, it's very much stress upon that these divine masculines, in order for them to transform into the divine masculines, they have to learn, try, and do something new that they're totally uncomfortable with, something that is totally foreign to them, something that they totally have problems doing. They have a real issue with it. But it must be done, or they don't move forward. Do we feel alone and misunderstood? Yes, they do. The Hermit with the moon? Yes, they definitely do. Manas makes you cheerful and popular, and it facilitates communication and exchange between us and others. So, hopefully whenever they do reach out and communicate with you, they'll be able to be in a place where they can actually have a conversation and not be triggered. It's hard to tell, but there needs to be actual conversation. and lots of transparency, lots of honesty, or this shit will never work out. So that's what I have for y'all for the beginning of May 2022 for Sagittarius. And you can have this anywhere in your chart. Or you could have been watching this for someone else. I'd like to thank y'all for supporting my channel in all the ways that you do. I appreciate y'all for, whatever support that you show, I support it all. So thank you from me to you. And I hope y'all have a great rest of your month, and I'll definitely be talking to y'all soon.